Hey folks, welcome once again to yet another episode of SwillinGrog's wonderful world of beer. And yes, the world of beer is truly wonderful. Well, this time around we're having a look at another beer from the land of the rising sun, Japan. It's this brew here, PSB, Perfect Suntory beer, which comes in at 5.5% alcohol by volume. What a great ABV. Alright, and again in a 350ml can that's been deep chilling in the SwillinGrog beer fridge for a wee while. So I'll pour it out into the trusty old Kozel glass that I've had for well over a decade. Give it a good aggressive pour. Alright, let's get a look at this. Yeah, a clear golden colour. Yeah, quite effervescent. About a finger of bright white frothy looking head. Let's move on to the aroma. Alright, not getting a whole lot. Faint smell of grain there. Rightio, well, must mean it's time for the most important part of the review, the taste test. So I'm hoping this one is indeed perfect. Cheers to you all, folks. Let's dive in. Ooh, that, wow, that initial sip was quite the sensation. It's like this sort of just wave of malt, just, yeah, going over the tongue. Yeah. Very, very nice. Let's have another sip. Wow. Yeah, it's wow, it's got a real drying sort of finish to it. Yeah, that creates a sort of sensation in the palate. It's really quite something. Yeah, no real bitterness to speak of. Very sort of minimal grassy sort of note there, I suppose. Yeah, but crisp, clean, refreshing, dry. Yeah, it's hitting the spot. This would go down a treat in the summer if only it were the summer that I was trying this, but unfortunately we're just a few days, or 2 days away from winter in fact here. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely holding that taste profile. Just a good, crisp, clean, refreshing beer. Yeah, not quite as good as I was expecting, but really there's nothing offensive about it flavour-wise. Perhaps it could just have a little bit more in the malt department. I'd kind of expect that at 5.5%. But yeah, very drinkable, and of course one that you could session, in these appalling times, even though it's 5.5%. But I've always said, between 5 and 6% is the ideal range for a lager. Yeah. The body, I guess, somewhere between medium and full, leaning towards full, just. Price point, of course, is the only thing that lets it down here, but hey, that's to be expected. But hey, I don't mind, like, paying a pretty penny for such a brew, and I've got such a high opinion of Suntory and their authentic Japanese products. Yeah. All right. Well, what does it say on the can here? Perfect Suntory beer, brewed with carefully selected ingredients. We wish you have a very happy time with this beer. Okay. Well, I guess I am having a happy time with this beer. Thanks, Suntory. All right, well, let's have one final gulp and give it a score out of 10. Wow. I don't know, just that, initial sip. Wow. Yeah, that really pushes the score up, I think. I'll probably give this a 9.5 out of 10. It's pretty good, not perfect, but getting there. Yeah, definitely one worth trying, folks, while it's still around in Australia. Yeah, another one I got from old Richmond Cellars. Yeah, they get some good stuff there. You always keep my eye on that website. Rightio, well, yeah, that's it for me. I'm just going to kick back and enjoy the rest of this lovely brew. And I'll see you all in the next review. But until then, fare thee well, all.